I know it looks like college kids get younger and younger every year, but those are actually my kids. One's in elementary school, one's in preschool. My name is Samina Karmally, and I am running to represent House District 89. And as the mother of two small and highly adorable children, I spend much of my time offering them choices in everything from their outfits to their dinner menus. And it makes me think about the choices I make in my life. I chose to run for a seat in the Texas State House because I'm alarmed about the direction in which our elected officials are taking us. It's not only that they take health care away from poor men, women, and children. They are failing to address the needs of our veterans. They're choking off funds to our public schools. They're refusing to address critical needs in infrastructure and water planning, and they are ignoring social services that protect the most vulnerable among us. They are selling us out to industries that make big campaign contributions. Including big banks, power companies, payday lenders, insurance companies, and toll road operators. They all want to use our tax dollars to pad their profits. These are the choices that our elected representatives are making with your hard-earned tax dollars. This November, you have a choice. I am running against an ultra-conservative, the state chair of ALEC, a Tea Party darling, a Koch brothers protege, a corporate shill who claims to represent the residents of Collin County, a woman who has not had an opponent in 8 years, Jody Laubenberg. My opponent has not said much lately. After her stunning comments last summer confusing rape kits with abortions, she has wisely kept her mouth closed. So it was a rare opportunity to see her thoughts published in this week's Voter's Guide of the Dallas Morning News. My opponent says she is a fiscal conservative and a supporter of the free market. I say she is selling us out. Giving payday lenders free rein to take advantage of hardworking people in need of a little help, that's selling us out. Allowing a private foreign company to collect tolls for the next 50 years, that's selling us out. Letting natural gas trucks tear up Texas roads in the name of profits, that's selling us out. What free market policy says that private country clubs should be exempt from property tax as if they were a public park? Big commercial developers don't pay the same property tax rates as you and me. They pay less. Large companies get discounts for paying their sales tax on time. I don't know about you, but I don't get a discount for paying my taxes on time. I get a penalty if I'm late. But here we have exemption after exemption benefiting the 1%. That is not being fiscally conservative. That is selling us out. My opponent says she has a proven record of supporting this region on issues of education, transportation, and water. But she voted to cut $5 billion from public schools. She voted against raising teacher pay. That's her record. When she could have been working on transportation funding, she was defending a bill that prevents even victims of rape from accessing an abortion. Last week, the Collin County Commissioners fought with the Texas Department of Transportation over putting more toll lanes, this time on Central Expressway, but my opponent was not there. Some legislators in Texas are looking into water desalination or other ways to increase our existing reservoirs. My opponent has sat in her office for 12 years while we've been slowly running out of water. Her record is empty, her words are empty, and in November, it will be time for her to empty out her office. I grew up in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. I am a proud graduate of Texas Public Schools. Everyone who knows that deserves a
Yeah.
Everyone who knows a child in public school knows that classrooms have become overcrowded. Teachers don't have the resources and support that they need, and standardized tests are now taking up weeks out of our school year. I put myself through college, graduate school, and law school, all here in Texas. Every student in this state should have access to affordable higher education, but rising college tuition has put a university education out of reach for working families. I will work to bring the benefits of Texas's pro-business environment back to working people by tying corporate tax breaks to specific job creation goals and holding corporations accountable if they do not deliver on keeping promised jobs in the area. We must invest in reliable, affordable, and renewable energy sources. Energy leadership will attract investors and businesses to our state. We don't need to sell out to be an attractive state in which to do business. Our safety is not for sale. Our retirement plans are not for sale. Our schools are not for sale. Our future is not for sale. My opponent told the Dallas Morning News that she doesn't know who her top contributors are. She said you can look them up online. Well, I did. She takes money from lobbyists. She takes money from ALEC and their related special interests, and then she pushes their agenda with laws like Stand Your Ground, voter ID, HB2, and the next items on their agenda, which have really always been their agenda, is to get their hands on Medicare and public school funding. No! Private companies want more of your tax dollars. Insurance companies, the prison service industry, power plant owners, they all want their profits to be protected. And our elected representatives don't think twice about taking care of their campaign contributors. They don't think twice about selling us out. My opponent takes money from the payday loan industry, an industry of loan sharks who oppose any government regulation so they can charge poor people in a tight situation unlimited interest. They offer 400% interest rates, and people take it because they have no choice. But you have a choice in Collin County. You can choose to get involved. We can show heartless Republicans like Jody the door. She sold us out, and now we're going to vote her out. Running for a seat in the legislature in Texas County, in Collin County. When I serve in the Texas House, I will be your voice. But now I need you to be mine. Talk to your friends and neighbors. Sign up to Phone Bank and Block Walk. Give at least a few hours a week. Every bit of my campaign, all the work we're doing to change Collin County, to fight back against the people who want to auction Texas off to the highest bidder. Every bit of our work depends on your voices, your donations, and your dedication to make sure that 2 months from now we wake up in a better Texas. There's only 8 weeks left. Do what you can, and thank you for all that you do. I am Samina Karmally, and I am running for Texas House.